long time since I used my 9. You got yours, and I got mine. RBL. Yeah, man. Lil Blood TV Exclusive. We back at it again. Powered by Thakur Media. You already know what the fuck it is. So I'm sitting across from one of the young brothers out of Oakland, East Oakland, that is. I first got wind of him about a year ago. Little youngsters around the neighborhood, just different shit, playing this music. On Instagram, I see motherfuckers playing this music, tweaking, woo woo. But I didn't really get to really meet him until like a month back. My boy Marcus Peters, shout out Juice Man, man. That's a good fella. My boy Marcus Peters, Juice Man, he threw a rooftop party, and bro had slid to the rooftop party and performed and shit. And I was able to put a face with the music and shit. I instantly give him his flowers. Shit, real niggas do. I ain't know the nigga from the can of paint, but I definitely gave him his flowers. And shit, by the powers that be, I seen him moving around with my bro Debo, my guy Debo, and shit, I tapped in with him. He tapped in back, just some respectful shit. Nigga ain't gonna talk y'all ears off. I'm gonna let him do the talking, but Killa Fonte. What's the big old deal, P?
Nothing, chilling, man. What's happening?
Chilling, bro. First off, thank you for pulling up, fucking with me. You feel me? Lil Blood TV, starting this new podcast shit. So we really talk about music, but we just talk about just human shit, just regular human shit. So shit, where you from? Nigga, shit.
I'm from East Oakland, 85th.
85th?
Yeah.
Nigga, how was that as an experience growing up through that motherfucker?
Man, shit, it was tough, but it was fun though.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm older. I'm 34, feel me? So, back in them days, we was able to be kids.
Exactly.
You feel me? So it was fun.
It was definitely.
I enjoyed it though, but it was a lot of shit going on.
Life.
Yeah, life.
Shit. That's cool. Not even just looking at you wouldn't even be able to tell you 34. So I see why you move with the points you move with. Again, you another brother where I observed, I ain't never really seen you be too much out of your character on Instagram or, none of that shit. I looked at a couple of your videos, it just seemed like you be really poised. It don't really seem like you be on that young, wild, hyphy shit.
I be chilling.
Right.
Kicking back, man.
What school you went to?
I went to elementary. I went to Highland on 85th. Junior high, I went to Elmhurst. High school, I went to fucking Fremont.
800 baby, huh?
I went to Fremont, fucking Ralph Bunch, Dewey, all that shit.
Okay, you went to old school bunch in the West.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Sure.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. So what made you start fucking with the music?
Shit. I was hooping at first. Feel me? So, you gotta go to school to hoop.
Right.
So it's for me, I just said, fuck school.
Right.
But
they told me your crossover was bunk as fuck, so school didn't pick you up.
Who said that?
I did my homework, man. They say you was a prospect, but that crossover wasn't right.
I was the rawest out. For sure. But I always used to write shit at school, you feel me, in my notebook or whatever, but I never was recording those shit. But when I just said, stop going to school and shit,
right.
I went to my brother Paidro classic house. Feel me? We was like fucking 17, 18. You feel me? He had the studio at his crib. Right. So we was just over there. He was already rapping.
That's dope. We're gonna bring Paidro up in a minute, but I see you still rocking with him to this day. You said 17 going over his house. So it's good to see you still with niggas that you started with. Like, that's very rare, A lot of motherfuckers seem to fade off on the wayside on their real day ones and shit, you feel me? And, a nigga get a little fame or move up in a level or two more than somebody and they tend to forget about them, and that's raw. You still fucking with the same nigga you fucking with.
That's family.
Right.
Family, like, blood.
Definitely.
But even if you wasn't blood, you feel me? It'd still be the same way.
Right. What high school you went to?
I went to Fremont.
Fremont, keep it real. You're a real Oakland nigga. What high school got the baddest bitches? Don't lie. Cause when I was coming up in the town,
I don't know. What's Skyline?
Skyline. See,
that's where everybody was going. Everybody used to cut school and go to Skyline, man.
See, when I was coming up, It was tech.
Yeah, see, when I was coming
And Berkeley High.
Oh yeah, Berkeley High
my
for
mama,
sure.
Berkeley High had bitches for sure. Definitely Berkeley High. So Skyline, huh?
Yeah.
You got any kids?
Yeah, I have a daughter.
You got a daughter? That's what's up.
5-year-old.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah,
I had a 7-year-old son. Does she realize that I know you spoil the fuck out of her? But do you teach her, like, being that she's still at that young age, like, this shit don't come free, like, like
all the time.
Right.
All the time. I teach her to, learn to appreciate things, you know what I'm saying? And like show her that like we work for everything we get to spoil you. So
exactly.
You gotta appreciate it. Everything can't go your way. Like if you don't get something, you can't be mad about
She's
it. She's
the only child?
The only child.
Oh, so she got only child syndrome.
Only child syndrome.
Yeah, definitely. And my
but
son got
me and her mom, we be on her every day about that. And she understands.
That's dope as fuck. You plan on having any more?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many you want?
I can't say how many I want, but shit, however many come out.
Right.
You feel me? I don't know how many I want, but
right. Coming up, was you in a single parent household, or did you have both your parents?
Nah, it was single parent. Just my mom.
Just your mom.
Yeah.
Definitely. Do you think that affected you in a negative way growing up, or is basically that should depend on how the person reciprocated?
Honestly, I think that shit affected me in a positive way.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Like, my pops wasn't there, no shit like that. I just met my pops in 2017.
Damn, really?
Yeah, I just met my pops in 2017, the end of it, you feel me? But like as a kid and shit, that nigga wasn't around or whatever. So,
Do you blame him for that?
No, I don't blame him for nothing. You feel me? He tried to explain, but I just told him like, you don't owe me no explanation, man. I'm just happy to meet you right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't blame him. I don't blame my mom or nothing like that. I really think it worked in a positive way. You know what I mean? Because if it wasn't for everything that happened back then, I wouldn't be who I am today.
Right. So as far as your music, what do you want people to take from your music? Like, you hyphy rapper, you a mob rapper, gangbang rapper, you rap about the bitches. Like, what do you want people to take from Killa?
Just take me as an artist.
Right.
Not even just a rapper. Right. Because I want to be taken serious as just an all around artist, because it's a lot more that I can do than just rap. You know.
Right.
People probably haven't seen everything yet, but let's see it soon. But I really just want everybody to take me serious as an artist. Like, and I tell my friends and you feel me, everybody this, like, man, I go by the name Killa on the street. Like everybody know me, but they know me on some street shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they know I rap and make music and all this shit, but they don't take me serious as an artist.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Your past experiences.
Exactly. And
so it's crazy you brought that up, because I had Con B here. And,
oh yeah, Con B for sure.
Me and Con B was talking, and I asked him a question. I'm like, bro, what if it was a nigga who just started doing music? He really want to do music. This is his passion. But at the end of the day, he's done some shit to where people ain't willing to forgive him. And, he's really mobbing. But he's trying to make that transition from that life into the music life. Like, is that possible? And the conversation got a little deep. I just wanted to reiterate and ask you that question because, we all got past and shit. Mm-hmm. And you like, bruh, I want people to take me as an artist. Like, these motherfuckers know me on some other shit, but I'm really trying to push this artist shit. Like, so like you trying to do that, is it kind of like, are you like balancing or battling with the good versus evil? Like, damn, I really want to do this, but ain't nobody taking me serious. Like,
nah, I'm past that.
Right.
I'm past that. You know what I mean? It's for sure possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, only you know what you want.
Right.
You feel me? So, and you know what you got to do to get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you can't mix your past with your present. You know?
Right.
So it's for sure possible. Like, I was already in the balancing stage. You feel me?
Right.
Like I said, like I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Right.
Trying to do the street shit and then
trying to do
spin off and go to the studio and really thinking I'm doing artist shit.
Right.
You feel me? But I'm really treating it as a hobby. But I still want people to take me serious.
All the way in now.
Yeah, I'm all the way in now.
Yeah, you know, you got a daughter, bro, and like, you know, you're not 21, you're not 19 no more. You feel me? Like, and you have what you call you have this thing about you to where you make your own rules. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not at that age or you're not on that level to where you gotta worry about the courts of public opinion. You gotta worry about what a motherfucker gonna say and think about you. Like, you feel me? You didn't prove throughout the years of your past that nigga, I'm on whatever and I'll do whatever. But now, like, I'm to the point to where I'm grown. Like, I'm a butterfly. I transferred out of that life and I'm transferring into this life. Like, you can really do that. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, do you want to do that? And if you want to do that, you have to go in all or nothing. Just like when you was selling dope. Just like when you was hustling. Nigga, you know you ain't gonna make no money if you spending off getting high, you spending off with a bitch. Yeah. You feel me? If you really trapping, you gonna miss it. You gonna see results. Yeah. And nigga, I listen to your music. I haven't had a chance to become a fan yet. And I listen to your music and I'm getting to the fan stage. And the shit you talk about, bro, and the shit you speak on, bro, like it's really appealing. And like, to me, it's like, you can go so much further than just the Oakland level. You get what I'm saying? Like, but you have to want that shit.
Exactly.
You have to. So I think if you just grind and you just put your all in the shit, you're definitely going to be able to make some money. And you're definitely going to be able to, you know, touch people that's way from a different genre than us. You get what I'm saying? So you just have to show that artist part about you like that. You know, that artistry level.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, right? Well, not even trying to do. That's what I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I got out of jail, I'm like, shit. I was staying in Oakland, but I moved. You know what I mean? Like, shit. I know. I'm when I got out, I'm like, fuck. What the fuck am I finna do to get this music shit popping? So when I came home, my boys was locking me in the studio, paying for all my studio time.
Right.
Just whatever. As soon as I wake up, come on, we in the studio. We in the studio. We in the studio. So then I'm like, shit, man. This is what I'm finna do. I gotta go. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta shake. So my girl, she was already staying out the way.
Right.
You know, I went out and then I was going back and forth, going out there and shit. And then it's crazy what my reason for moving was. Like, I just went outside in the front and then I was walking the dog. But as I was walking the dog, I never once looked back. You know, never looked over my shoulder.
Right. Peace of mind.
I made my decision off that.
Right. Wow. Wow.
I made my decision off that.
Oakland is poison? Like, or yeah, do you think Oakland is poison to what you're trying to do?
Yeah. For me it is. For me it is. It's poison. You know what I mean? And because of what I've done already in the past, you know, and that shit stick right there. It's stuck.
Right.
You know, so they already judging you from the gate just based off your past. So it's already, you feel me, there. But I gotta, like I said, I know what I want. I know what I gotta do to get it. But it's a real poison for sure because everything's so tempting. You know, like you wake up every day and you like, man, I want to do this. I want to do this. But then you still got your partner saying, let's do this. Let's do this. Or like you say, it's a bitch saying, let's do this.
It's the angel and the devil on the shoulder. I definitely know. A real Oakland nigga through and through. How you feel about bipping?
What, today or right now?
General, man,
I can't talk down on it. You know what I mean? Cause that's
never talk down on.
That's how I was getting my shit.
Yeah, we never talk down on bipping. But have you been bipped?
I haven't been bipped yet. But you know what? Hey, look, every day when I go anywhere, I'm expecting it. I'm waiting on it
to get bipped.
I'm waiting on it.
Right.
But I'm gonna take it on the chin like a champ.
Have you ever left something in your car and forgot and jumped in the car with like one of your partners or something? And you like, oh!
I left a backpack on the seat. I'm like, fuck, I hope that motherfucker finna be there when I get back.
You just knew it was
and I came back and it was there.
Right, see?
I'm like, damn, shit.
Bip guy looked out for you.
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy because I know you see how it's hella people moving out of San Francisco just because of the bipping?
Yeah, they wild out
They're
there.
at they like it's the highest rate ever of people leaving San Francisco. Like,
yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, I be seeing that shit. I be like, damn, this shit is on a whole nother level from
bro,
when
I done came out
I
of
was
clubs.
doing that shit.
I done came out of clubs and every car on that street window was broken.
Oh yeah,
like,
for sure.
What the
every
fuck?
car window, every car,
like,
even cars that's not even by the club,
right?
even cars that's not even by the club.
So how long you been? How long you what? Like I say, how long you been like buzzing? Like what song you think that got motherfuckers looking at you like, oh, okay?
The song that got motherfuckers looking at me back then, I would say it'd be probably Doing Me with Stunner June, featuring Stunner June. But I also had one called Where Your Money At. I did to the Nipsey Hussle beat back in the day. This was like 2014, 2015. And this is around the time, well, not even around the time, this was the time when I finally like really made that mental decision that music is what I really want to do. I started to take it serious around that time. That's when I decided to really take it serious, feel me?
Right. So how did you get linked with FOD?
Debo and Stu.
Debo, man. Shout out Debo.
You know,
Debo,
Drew Stu.
Yeah,
I was recording with Stu. I still do. You feel me? But me and Debo, we always ran into each other in studios and shit street. You know what I mean? So it was already there and everything. You feel me? He used to tell me like, man, I'm trying to. He always told me he trying to bust a move. You know what I mean? To make it happen.
Right.
And then he like, just give me a little minute. You know what I mean? And shit. It took a little minute, but shit, nigga made it happen.
Right.
He came back and got it, nigga.
Shout out Mankind Debo.
Shout out Mankind Debo, man.
That is an interesting fella, man.
He for sure did that.
That nigga is interesting as fuck, and I got nothing but pure love for that guy, man. For sure.
He a good dude, man.
Definitely a good dude. So since you been fucking around and shit, like did you have to step your recording, your whole artistry process up? Like you really had to slap that shit low?
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure.
You know, for sure a nigga had to slap that shit low, especially fucking with Phil.
Right.
That nigga's a workaholic.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But it's I've always like worked hella hard and fast. But like I said, I just wasn't working as much.
Right.
But when I did work, it was fast. But me working with Phil and the rest of the FOD camp is like this shit nonstop, man.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But I enjoy it though. I be tired as fuck. Like, damn, but it's this shit all new to me.
It's crazy because when I hit you earlier for the interview, you're like, man, I just woke up. You talking to me thinking I'm somebody else. I'm like, yeah, this nigga been working. Like, definitely been working, man.
Yeah, I had we went to Miami for FOD weekend. I dropped my album Perfect Timing last Friday on the 20th. So we was in Miami. You know what I mean? Promoting the album and working.
Right.
So
How
straight
was
from
Miami. How was that experience?
Miami was cool.
Right.
That was my first time being there. That was my first time being in there. It was nice. I enjoyed it.
Did you record some music while you was out there?
I recorded a whole album.
In Miami?
In Miami.
You see how dope that is? You see how, you feel me?
Yeah, we had my boy Sky, thank you. He came out, brought the equipment. You know what I mean? He recorded me, engineer.
How many days you was out there?
We was out there for 3 days.
And you recorded an album in 3 days?
Yeah,
that's raw. See, you hungry. You want this shit, man.
I do.
You gotta drop this shit low, man. And it take nights away from our children, and it take, you feel me, a lot of doors being closed in a nigga face, and it takes a lot, bro. It takes a lot, and people expect you to be on this big ass supreme level, like it's a lot of pressure coming from everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? But they say pressure busts pipes, but it also make diamonds. You feel me? So definitely, man, you gotta work, bro. Keep your shit up, bro. You popping, you getting there, like just stay focused on the music.
Yeah.
And the 1 foot in, 1 foot out, it ain't gonna never work like that. You feel me? Like, nigga,
for sure.
Nigga, we ain't no spring chickens. You feel me? We been doing 1 foot in, 1 foot out for the longest, and it got us nowhere. So a nigga really gotta, push this shit. You feel me?
Man.
Nigga gotta really push this shit. Definitely push this shit. So you told me Paidro.
Oh yeah, Paidro Classic. That's my
Paidro
brother.
Classic. Tell me about Paidro Classic.
Me and Paidro Classic, we that's my brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We started our rapping together. First songs, you know, like our very first songs we recorded at his house in the bedroom. You know what I mean? With cheap ass fucking karaoke microphone.
Right.
All that shit, you know. But yeah, we started off, we were a group. We were called the Rock Stars back in the day. Then we transitioned to the Block Knocks. You know what I mean?
So when did Real Repity come in?
Real Repty came in 2015. 2015, yeah. My boy Quaz, he came up with the Real Repty, you know what I'm saying? I was in jail. So when I came home, it was already a movement. Right. They was already forming a movement and everything. So it's just, it's me, it's a few of us, you know what I mean? Me, Paidro Classic, 214, my boy Dre the Banger, Keys, Quaz, CJ. It's a lot of us.
So being that you working hella fast and you doing hella extra shit now, are you motivating them like, bro, like, nigga, we gotta record, nigga, we gotta be up, nigga, like,
that's all I do, man.
Thank you.
That's all the fuck I do, bro. I be on their ass. You know what I mean? Like, you ask him, you know what I'm saying? Like, this every day.
Right.
So I'm just on the thing, like, we all started together.
Let's finish.
So we gonna finish this shit together. You feel me? I don't give a fuck if one of us got famous or whatever. If I get famous, we all famous.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever little light, whatever little buzz, fame I'm gaining right now or whatever, and even in the future, like, you know what I'm saying? Any light that shit on me gonna shed on them.
For sure, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's how I am with Lil Goofy. Like,
yeah.
You feel me? That's
for
my
sure.
brother. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I definitely know how you feel. We got Paidro. Paidro, he out here. Let's fuck around, see what Paidro got to say. Switch seats with him. Paidro motherfucking Classic, man. Come on, man. You gotta be a real one, man. Nigga done bought you in, man. You done left the motherfucking East Oakland and drove to the boonies. He got his nigga with him. Remind me of me and Goofy, you feel me? Yeah, it's just like that.
Yeah.
What's up with you, bro? How you doing?
What's going on? Good.
Yes, sir. You from the East too?
Yeah.
What part of the East?
From the 80s.
From the 80s?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
86.
How long you been fucking around?
Shit, I've been fucking around since I was probably, I want to say 16.
16?
16, I had stayed in Modesto. My mom's I went to high school out there and shit. So my boys.
How was that as a culture change?
Man,
you from the town, you thought everybody was Boosie.
Yeah.
Oh, my mama,
but it was more like, that's when I got introduced to like the Spanish gangs and shit.
Right.
So it was more that type of shit. Like we had probably like 6-7 black people at our school.
Right.
So it was really that. But my boys that went there, they was recording. They had the little shit where you set it up and put the tapes, old school tapes. So we did that shit for a minute, recording on the tapes. My boy BJ and Terrell, and then we went from that shit to actually like started mowing lawns and little shit like that to get the equipment. So then when we started recording, my brother Lee, he had some other equipment, so we kind of like put the shit together. And that's when I started having the equipment at home. So 11th grade, the end of the 11th grade, I got kicked out of school. So all the 12th grade year, that's all I was doing, recording. So he used to come over, my brother Lee used to come over, my other partners used to come over. So really, my house was where we used to just record at.
Right. That's dope as fuck, bro. That's dope as fuck. So how do you feel about the state of the music scene in Oakland right now?
To me, it's cool, for real. It's going back to a good place because people starting to care about their lyrics now.
Right.
Feel me? I feel like, we went from hyphy and then we went to just like people just
all over the place.
Feel me? Went from the Atlanta sound, the New York, whatever sound came out, people was just on it. And I feel like now it's kind of like people just starting to really start to spit. Y'all kind of like kicked that off for real. Like really spitting real shit though. You feel me? Like really spitting what's going on in Oakland around our neighborhoods. You feel me? The pain, everything.
Right.
So we kind of took that and grew from it. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like really spitting our era and with shit that's going on and the things that people was missing.
Right.
Feel me? That they didn't miss.
So do you ever feel like saying, fuck this shit, like fuck this rap shit?
For sure.
It ain't working. Like,
for sure.
Yeah, bro. I felt that shit a million times myself.
All the time.
Yeah.
That nigga be on me like, bro, we came too far.
Right, definitely.
Came too far and we got a lot to say. Definitely. So it's like it's somebody out there that's feeling how I'm feeling and I could be saying something and can keep them going.
Right. I think it's a lane for whatever it is you're trying to do. Like, you know, whatever style you're trying to come with, whatever lyrics, however you want to, I think it's a lane for it. Yeah. Like, I honestly do, bro. I honestly do. How do you feel like about just the Bay in general? Do you think the Bay lost its ID? Like, so basically what I mean by that, when people used to think of the Bay, they used to think, oh man, them niggas, man, you feel me? First thing they do is start popping game or some shit like that. Like, I don't think, do you think when people look at the Bay now, do they still think of like, oh, you niggas popping game, they city slickers? Or you think it's like, oh, bruh, them niggas mobbing too hard, or, oh, bruh, them niggas bipping like hot? What do you?
I think, honestly, it depends on who's looking. Because different places know different people from our city. You feel me? They don't know everybody, though. So, like, they might look at a certain type of person, or some people might only know Fab. They feel like everybody is like Fab, or some people might only know Phil. You feel me? So they might feel like everybody like that. But then when they start diving deeper, start seeing just like everybody else. We might hear Peasy or somebody in Detroit and then start listening to other people and you start seeing different styles. Definitely. So it's really just a trickle down effect, I feel like.
So you do beats and all this shit?
Nah, I don't do beats. I don't do beats. I pretty much do like clothing, photography, whatever.
You got clothing line?
Yeah, I got clothing line.
What's the name of your shit?
Isolated Threads.
Give me some of that shit, bro. I fuck with it for sure. Give me some of that shit.
Yeah, I got you.
Photography too?
Yeah.
So that's some artist shit. That's just like what Killa was saying. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
It ain't just about doing one thing. It's about just having, you know? Hell, that's artists.
I had went to the art academy in Frisco.
See,
so I went for music engineering.
No way.
Yeah, so like I started doing that, and then like photography is just something I just picked up because I had an eye for it. I feel like we always need pictures or something like that.
You dope
so
as fuck.
I got
Please, bro. Talk to my people. Talk to Taj and Charm, bro. They took Core Media, bro. That's what we do this podcast shit under, bro. You feel me? And my niggas. But definitely highlight them off camera, bro. So we can, you feel me? Try to connect some dots because, you know, we just starting this podcast shit, and there's some shit we don't know, and there's some shit we know, and you went to school for that shit. Yeah. So we need to definitely.
Yeah, it's just really, but I ain't gonna lie though, I didn't learn from the school.
Right.
I went to the school and pretty much used the equipment and taught myself. Right. Because I learned hands on. Right. Everybody don't learn just off the book or somebody teach. Like I took the basics of what they taught me, and then just go on YouTube or. Me and this nigga done sat and done tried to do all type of equalizers and everything.
Damn, Killa, that's the nigga you need
around
you, nigga. For sure.
He know how to engineer,
he know how to
engineer himself.
Right.
And he might not say it, but he know how to do it too.
Definitely.
That's just come from us having to do it ourselves, not having no cheese and having to do that shit.
The grit, the grind. Definitely. That's crazy. That's crazy. So what's y'all next movement? Like, what's the next project? What y'all working on?
Compilation for the refugees. Got a compilation coming.
For sure. It's gonna be all y'all on there, or mainly just you and Killa?
It's gonna be all of us.
That's what's
all
up.
Of us and other people throughout Oakland that people should know.
Right, definitely. And that's exactly what's this platform for, bro. Like, you feel me? Niggas just trying to connect the dots. You feel what I'm saying? Like you said, people should know. You feel me? So yeah, definitely. I respect that and I salute that shit. So nigga, if you can go back right now in time, I'm asking you and Killa this question. If y'all can go back right now to the 18-year-old Paidro, to the 18-year-old Killa, what would you tell him?
Be consistent. Be consistent. Because and soak in everything that you learn. because I feel like a lot of people was trying to tell me stuff back then, and sometimes you might look at it like, man, they don't know what they're doing because it's not working for them.
Right.
But sometimes the information might not just work for that person. It may just be for you. Sometimes people are just brought to you to give you information, but it might not work for them.
Wow.
Feel me? It's a lot of people that failed and stuff that tell you something and it worked for you.
Right.
Different strokes for different folks. So.
Right. Wow. This is a saucy. It's a good nigga, bro. For sure. Definitely a good nigga. What's your sign, bro? Virgo? Yeah, I don't sleep on that shit. That's dope. What you tell an 18-year-old Killa, man? Now he can scoot to the mic a little bit, though. I ain't gotta be that close.
I would say, go for what you want.
Right.
You know, like, know what you want.
Right.
Don't chase it because you see something working for somebody else and you think it's gonna work for you. You know, follow your own formula.
Right.
You know, because everything take time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit don't happen overnight.
Right.
A lot of times when shit do happen overnight, it leave overnight. You know what I'm saying? So
talk to him,
it's
bro.
like,
talk to him.
I would say, just go for what you want and know what you want. You know what I mean? Follow yourself.
Right.
Because we all we all make the mistake of seeing that something, we'll be doing the same thing, and then I see you doing something, but it's working for you.
It is.
So now I done left what I put together. I done sat here for hella long, months and months, or probably years putting this shit together and left that shit hanging to try to follow what you did. And now it didn't even work for me, and I can't even come back to that.
Definitely.
You know?
Talk to him. Definitely.
And I think that's what's happening.
Because I've definitely got caught up doing that before. Like, you personally.
We all got caught up doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like motherfuckers, like it's like being like hustling.
Right.
Like you got motherfuckers that's selling dope, motherfuckers scamming, motherfuckers. Then a motherfucker, a nigga who's selling dope, he'll go to the mall and see a nigga whip out a card and he slide or whatever for the shit. Now he think he can do it, but he go in and do it all wrong and it fucked off his whole shit. Right. And it's stay in your lane.
Right. Period, nigga.
That's all it is.
That's deep. Yeah. Great interview, man. Great interview. Damn.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like that with music too.
Right.
Every time a new sound come out, people will leave. They
gravitate to that sound. Yeah. That's what I was asking you about, basically the ID with the Bay Area situation. But I think that shit is coming back around, and I'm seeing Bay Area artists and Bay Area people is getting behind their artists. They wasn't doing that for a minute. And if the Bay do that, oh my God, everybody will be on. Right. Everybody.
For sure.
The Bay have to just get behind its people. Everybody. I see it. Atlanta behind Atlanta. Like, you feel me? Like,
see, I see
they behind it.
Yeah,
and it's coming back to that, dog. It's coming back to that.
It is, for sure. I be seeing, I be looking. You know, I'm watching that shit. For sure.
The ones that be like sounding like other people, they really usually just be starting though, for real.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Nah, it ain't true, for sure.
That's not true.
I just think like if you are an artist, you know what I mean, a rapper, singer, or whatever, it's okay to keep up with the trend.
Yeah, experiment.
But you just dip and dab.
Definitely. That's
stick with yourself because your shit is what your fans fell in love with. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely. You're right.
It's okay to boo, give them
some
a little
artist
taste of that and then come back to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. But I appreciate y'all for pulling up, bro. Anytime y'all want to pull up, y'all want to share y'all shit, y'all want to promote y'all shit, it's good on Lil Blood TV. You got to see how would a motherfucker find Paidro? Where they got to go? Instagram, where they got to go?
Paidro Classic, Paidro Classic, Paidro Classic, and 2 underscores.
And you can find me on all media platforms _F0NTE_. Fonte.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all for pulling up.
I appreciate you for having me.
Yes, sir, brother.
Appreciate
yes, sir.
Appreciate you. Got that fire.
I